There we go. Had everything reset up. Now, welcome again, guys, to the next episode of Let's Play Super Robot Wars Z2 Hakai. Now, before we get started, it's time to get some necessary upgrades and go over the parts we got. Again, that's like it's a module for underwater fighting, giving the unit S-rank movement and S-rank weapons. Granted, there's like no little stage where that's useful, so it's like, what the hell. And of course, the item that recovers 20 SP. Not bad, but I wish you got better parts. Let's see. As you saw, I'll give him a little bit of upgrade, so now I can actually hit things. Just for the sake of getting the skill points, I will dump a tiny bit into his accuracy. A little more to Mazimir's armor. A little to Sayaka's accuracy, your accuracy, and a tiny bit in your armor. A little bit more into your speed. There we go. And you're just fine. So this should be good for now. Again, this isn't the hardest skill point, since I get to actually upgrade these units beforehand. It's just, when you do the skill point, the first turn, you could easily get killed. Or not easily, but if you're unlucky like me, you can get messed up pretty badly. Alrighty. Now this one's going to be a hell of a long one. Alright. Let's do it. Let's snap the neck. Alright, I'm going to do it the same as last time. It'll be a little slow, but hey. A sinister voice calls upon Mars to awaken, and the recipient of the message is Takaru. The voice tells the confused guy that he's been sent to Earth for precisely this day, and informs him that his real name is Mars, son of Zul, emperor of the planet Ishin. The voice orders Mars to destroy the Earth, lest its danger grow any further. Takaru remembers no father, and certainly isn't about to carry out an order to destroy the Earth. The voice tells him he has no choice, that no Gishin can run from his destiny. The key to Earth destruction lies in the robot with him named Gaia. Takaru screams at to the demon to leave him alone, and the voice warns him that no one has defied Emperor Kishin and lived to tell the tale. And to make the point, Takaru gets zapped by something painful. Which literally just happened, so that kind of went along with it. Alright, let's see. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a stretch because I can't really pronounce this guy's name. Taigauchi? I think that's how you say it. I'm just going to call him Tai. See, Tai wants to move quickly to forge business partnership between their two companies. Now that they're both apart with the Crushers, or Tai, which means renewing a relationship dating back 12 years to Wata's father. It was from Wata's father that Wata inherited Strider himself, his father having taught him how to pilot the thing. Wata's a fully licensed pilot, having taught him how to pilot the thing. Okay, sorry, I messed up there. See, despite his tender years, have gotten a license, special dispensation. Quite a disparity between that and Crow's dad left. Yeah, sorry, I messed up there a little bit. My god, this is long. Alright. The Trigger and the Dark Guard teams get formally introduced to each other, including several heavyweights that Crow is surprised to even fit into the elevator. Also notable that Tanigawa, who single-handedly resurrected the... Sorry, God, I don't know if I just finished eating. Koga looks to... or... K-O-G-A-L. I'm assuming Koga. Look complete with excessive tanning salon visit and loose socks. The Dark Guard sub-pilots are non-gung-ho about their first assignment, but they're willing to stay around until a replacement is found. The team move out into the battle camp, where Koji will join them after finishing his round of special training. Put air quotes on that. Over at the Kuragane house, Shiro and Akakoji are loving every moment spent in the hot springs. Akakoji is normally there to guard Koji when he's not actually in Mazinger, but it's unlikely that anyone would try to start trouble there, even demons of hell. Akukoji tells Shiro that the staff are not your average service industry folk. Apparently. Cross, for instance, was the infamous lone wolf gangster with over 40 kills to his name. They say that no one who's ever crossed him is still around today. Then there's the teacher, reputed to be the unparalleled cook, and so fast with his sword that his victims won't even feel themselves die. Now think about the entire crew is that they're supposed to have died a long time ago. Yatsu the Weasel knows a thing or two about explosives, and the Mexican Django makes a subtly vulnerable doorman that any unwanted guests are likely to simply turn around and leave. The main thing that they are in common is their boss's lady, whose charisma even Shiro at this tender age can sense. Alright, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit just so I can get some semblance of what's going on. Yeah, because now the whole thing with the Kuragana house, or I gotta really watch the series to get the names down. Yeah, I'm just curious, are those two bathing together? Granted, you see them both at the hot springs. He's got like that boss, again, that big old boss chin. It's creepy. Especially with that face. Let's see. I'll slow it down now. Crow then comes to the scene with a couple of coaches to help Koji learn how to pilot Mazinger better, which is the other way Tsubasa will agree to give him the info. Aki and Wata aren't exactly aren't exactly pros, but they're farther along with the Koji himself. And like Tsubasa, they tell Koji that he's relying too much on Mazinger's power. He needs to learn to do more than just flail around in a rage. Koji accepts their help, and Crow will also be on hand to supervise. A little extra part-time work, and he's extracted some salary for. Aoma's okay with Akigi doing the instructor thing, but isn't sure about tagging along with Akigi. Starts playing hero. Crow suggests that Akigi is not playing at all, and that when it comes down to it, everybody has things worth risking their life. Nice. The rest of the Crushers have gone to the hot springs already, but before Otsuka follows suit, he introduces the Astro Crushers, who've just returned to the surface. They are Kenji, Nato, Akira, Mika, and Takaru, the crew of a large space fighter who's been busy flashing around the asteroid. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure everything's okay. Flying in the asteroid zone left behind at the quake. Other the resources that would be there, instead of being diverted to building more colonies, so the Astro Crushers have a pretty big job. Crow asked jokingly if they found any alien secret bases, which reminds Takaru of a dream he had. Alright. Before Otsuka can explain what they did find, an emergency report comes in that a UFO is coming from space toward Japan. Just as Otsuka feared, UFO reports are why the Astro Crushers were sent to the asteroid zone in the first place, and nobody knows yet if they are real-life aliens or just another colony gambit. Sorry, burp. Apparently the answer will be at hand soon. The UFO is somewhere to be seen on radar, and isn't the least known position. As the Astro Crushers search for it, it seems that Takaru is still fretting over the dream he had. Nato is not impressed by that at all, but the argument gets cut short by the emergence of flying saucers, which open fire right away. All attempts at broadcasting peaceful intentions fall on deaf ears, and the squad has no choice but to fight back. Are Takaru's worst fears about to be realized? If they are, then these are truly the UFOs Kenji's been informed about. It means that the Earth's on an even bigger target to them than Kenji thought. Alright, I think I'll read just this last part and then I'll actually have to stop the actual fight itself. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'll finish this next, because the rest of this will be taking part in the actual story of the fight itself. I'll actually read this a little bit in a few minutes, all depending on this stage itself. A little bit of pain in the butt, but hey, what can we do? Alright, Scenario 6, Awakening Power. Like the hand. Or the hand, the fan. There we go, the Astro Crushers. Yeah, the skill point for this one isn't too hard, but this is another one where it really depends on your luck. And as most of you know, luck is not my strong suit. Alright, now let's hopefully get in position. Nope. Remember, right here should be just fine to attack, but yes, not get hit back. Let's go, crew! Again, granted, I've upgraded this before in one of my multiple playthroughs of this, and this thing can actually be pretty badass. Although I think this thing actually does a little bit better than Triton did in the first go around. So again, I gotta give these guys a bit of respect. Alright, here we go. Time to see if luck's on my side. Okay, that's 1 point for the not on my side. Another point for not on my side. And now these guys are gonna waste their turn. I remember on the second turn is when the enemy will actually, I'll actually be able to fully counterattack. Nice. Granted, half my HP is gone, but still. Yeah, I guess 50% is 500% the first few turns. And that looks so much like Copper, it's creepy. Oh, that is pretty cool, like, team up attack. Nice! Boy, let me see, yeah, they attacked already. Now let's speed this up a tiny bit. Yeah, those suckers are gonna move for a while. I think it's right here is where the next phase comes in. Alright, it's not my best, but as good as Focus is, I'm pretty sure this will work better, just because this thing's gonna take a massive beating. Let me see, do I have any spirits to help fix me up? Well, there we go. Might as well put it to use because it's not going to be used after this anymore. You know what, screw it, I'm going to risk the focus. Thank you. Even I needed some luck. Although it's going to start dropping like a lead weight soon. Alrighty. The battle is joined. One thing becomes clear about the UFOs. They're alien UFOs. Takaru gets permission to try disrupting the enemy's formation to buy a little more time for reinforcements to arrive, and almost immediately suffers a catastrophic shock to his engine. Which we're about to see. I'll actually just go manually at this point. See right there, catastrophicness to the engine. As a fiery death looms. There we go. A mysterious robot, which names itself Gaia, says that it moves as Mars brainwaves commands, which would mean that Taku's little dream was nothing short or nothing of the sort. The bad guys must be Geishans, which likely spells nothing but trouble. Yeah, right there, you're probably just going, I activate your brainwaves. Oh well, at least I got a 100% chance of hitting. Who motivated you? Mess with the wrong person. This is Mother Flecking Crow. There we go. Again, that's like the only section that almost perfectly syncs up with what's happening on screen, which is pretty cool. Damn it. Stop hitting the D-bag. Here we go, time to see Mars in action. Show them you and Gaia's power. Oh, there's actually one little bit to the story that I gotta finish reading, but I will finish it after this attack. And he gets more kills under his belt. Let's see. Well, I haven't really. Well, since it's the first time out, let's show all his moves. Granted, it's against little fighter jets, so you know it's not like you're gonna survive. Although I don't quite understand how that enemy had 100% and this one only had 60. I mean, he just got into the machine, so I doubt he's able to maneuver it properly. Although his music is pretty awesome. Anytime a robot can like pull a combo like that on a tiny fighter jet, it's pretty awesome. Almost a kill. Silence. Tis golden. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording now. I'll finish up the last little bit of dialogue next video. See right here because I guess this is a good position. Alright, again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and the next video will be coming up in a day. So see ya.